I welcome all the series lovers to our channel. Today we have prepared a selection of new Turkish series for you. Last Call Istanbul, starring Kıvanç Tatlıtuğ, Burhan Saat. The movie Last Call to Istanbul, in the genre of romantic comedy, is represented with stunning acting duo Kıvanç Tatlıtuğ and Burhan Saat, who bring a lot of fire, passion, and dizzying romance to the picture. Has no one ever wondered when and where a romantic story might begin? I'm sure many of you have wondered, and moreover, in your imagination, the most exotic places where a love story could start. The romantic story starts in a noisy and crowded airport. Saran is a self-confident girl, judicious and always used to follow her own instructions. But an unforeseen circumstance, that is, a small emergency, can happen to anyone. In New York, at the airport, as a result of a misunderstanding, Saran lost her luggage. It was mistakenly picked up by another person. Saran is confused, doesn't know what to do, and where to report in such a crowded place, and she's in a hurry. Here Mehmet comes to the rescue of Saran, who is in a situation. The search for the lost luggage became a real adventure, and very romantic. Mehmet and Saran liked each other at first sight. Unknowingly, the search for the suitcase brought them very close. Did you find this series interesting? Please write in the comments. It is very important to us. The Queen. The main roles in the series The Queen are played by Burcu Özberk and Gökhan Alkan. A young woman is going through a crisis in her family, and constant scandals with her athlete husband drive her crazy. At the same time, the young woman suddenly receives sad news: her father, the owner of a sugar plantation, has died. She hurries to return to her homeland to see her father off on his last journey. However, we must not forget that the head of the family was a wealthy man and left an inheritance to his children. So, all the brothers and sisters gather at the funeral for a sad occasion. Everyone expects to receive their share of the inheritance. But a much more pressing question arises: who will run the sugar plantation and the family business in the future? During his lifetime, my father had the strength and skill to run things alone, and so there was no need for helpers. But now there is a problem. Someone or all of us have to take on the responsibility. In the process of communication, it turns out that there are long-standing resentments and disagreements between the siblings. The Centennial Miracle, starring Ebru Şahin, Berkant Okulu, Zeren Tekender. The series fascinates with the story of a mysterious young scientist named Dogan, who has an impressive and beautiful appearance. He works in a scientific center, located in the heart of Paris, and leads a measured and quiet life. Despite his secrecy and taciturnity, Dogan is completely focused on his scientific work, which is his top priority. His successes at the research center are inevitable, and his colleagues see him as a charismatic man in his 30s. However, no one around him realizes that Dogan is actually much older, and he is over 100 years old. He was born back in 1905, and all thanks to his unique discovery of the elixir of youth. This magical drug allowed him to maintain the appearance of a 30-year-old man for many years. But despite his gift, Dogan continues his research in search of answers to the mysteries of his lavender elixir. Thus begins a fascinating journey full of intrigue and unexpected discoveries. Will you watch this series? Please write in the comments. I'm in Trouble series. The story centers on a girl named Layla, who, together with her father, has recently moved to a small residential neighborhood. The appearance of the young woman did not go unnoticed by all the locals. The girl has a bright appearance and is endowed with attractive beauty. Each of the neighbors is trying to get to know the newcomer and learn more about the beautiful stranger and learn more about her. Only Layla has completely different concerns and experiences, and she could have predicted that she would become the center of events. The girl has taken a liking to a young man named Azam. The young man he is good-looking, confident and straightforward. He had been working at the police station for a long time, but after an unpleasant incident he was forced to leave the service. And now the guy has focused all his attention on a new object of adoration: the young and beautiful Layla. Comedy film Welcome to Our Funeral, starring Sevda Ergenci, İsmail Ege Sazmaz. After 4 years of relationship, Irem and Ozan decided to legalize their relationship. On the morning of their engagement, Irene is very nervous, because Ozan's family is aristocratic and all her relatives are very troubled. Relationships in their family leave a lot to be desired, but Irene can't imagine how much trouble they'll cause her this time. Both families will meet for the first time at the engagement party. Did you find this series interesting? Please write in the comments. See you soon with a new video.